Hi guys, Lee here from On The Ball. Today I'd like to show some exercises with a dowel, or you can use a wooden plastic dowel or boom shank. Today I'm using a plastic dowel for my exercises. So exercise is a backward lunge with stability, using the dowel so it's positioned the top of your head and down to the lower part of your sacrum coccyx at the bottom of your back there. The reason for this is just for alignment, for posture, and for balance. A great little exercise you can do with the dowel. Good for the legs, good for the core, and good for your posture. Okay, so that is a backward lunge with the dowel, and that's the first exercise. And moving on to the second exercise. This is a rotational exercise. Good for the abs, good for the back, good for your core, and good for stability in your hips as well, stretching, giving you a little stretch of your hip flexors as you rotate, and your rotator cuffs. So using the dowel, as you can see, my left hand is on the top and my right hand is underneath, and rotating to my right side. Then you would change over and again change the opposite. So there you go. So my left hand is on top and my right hand is underneath. Then you will find that I will rotate over to my left side and rotating to my ability, again stabilizing in a split stance position with my hips and rotating to the left side. This is a great little exercise, simple to do. You put the dowel over across your back and try and stabilize the dowel as you do line opposites, which is right arm, left leg going out, then change over to the opposite side. The key to this exercise is do not let the dowel fall off your back or sway in a aggressive manner. So try and balance the dowel across your back, helping with back stability and mobilization in your core. So over in a supine position, using the dowel, working my lats as I go back, and working my transverse muscles deep down in your core, extending my one leg away as I move with a double arm movement with a single leg movement. This is great for your transverse abdominals. As you do this exercise, bring your tummy in towards you, suck it in, extend your arms back with the dowel and leg, and see if you can apply a little bit of pressure in your abdominal area, working your core. Simple little exercise next. It's just like hand walks, like 1 potato, 2 potato. You put your hand on top of the dowel, or again the boom shank, and work your way up in a box position. Make sure you're just leaning into it slightly. Great for your core. Simple little exercise, good for the shoulders and the rotator cuffs. This exercise is great for the back, the lower back, and your scapula. Basically, you lie in this position, bringing your hand over and rotating off the floor, bringing it back down, and then you do the left side. So you can see I've got a little bit more mobility on this side than my right side. As you can see there, just a little bit stiff on that side. So you can assess each side of your back and working your back rotators as you do that exercise. Moving on to the hamstrings, your core and your back. Single deadlift with the dowel. Great for ankle stability, great for your balance, great for your knee stability and your hip stability. Plus working your core as well. Getting range in your shoulders as you do this, bringing it above you and in front, and balancing on one leg as you do this exercise. Great little exercise, great little warm-up drill as well as you're standing up in this position. This exercise is for your rotator cuffs. As you can see, I bring my left hand up on the dowel, get my right hand holding the dowel underneath and applying upward pressure upwards, stretching out my rotator cuffs. Great for mobilizing the scapula as well, but a rotator cuff exercise to do with the dowel. And once you have done that side, complete the other side, and again you can assess how mobilized your right or left side is. My left side's a little bit stiffer, so it needs a little bit more attention, and then my right side being right side being my dominant side. So you can see my right hand is above the dowel. Bring the dowel behind the tricep and shoulder, using my left hand to apply a little bit of force upwards and giving my rotator cuffs a external rotation exercise. Simple little drill, this one. It's the squat. Using the dowel for balance and stability. Stretch my lats out as I do that. A simple little exercise, bringing your toes out slightly for mobilization and mobility in your hips as you do the squat. And on to the next exercise. This is a great exercise for your arms, push and pull exercise for your triceps and your biceps. You put the dowel behind you, holding onto the dowel, and you straighten your hand towards the ceiling, extending, working the tricep. As you do that, you're pulling down with the opposite. This is adding some resistance to work your triceps and biceps, and then you would obviously just switch over and do the other side. And then on to the next exercise is a balance drill. As you rotate the dowel, you stand on one leg and rotate each side. This is going to make the balance a little bit harder and a little bit more challenging to do, but a fantastic exercise for your core and balance. And so please give me a like, give me a follow, and keep moving.